The story of the people of the cave with hidden faces. Long ago, during the reign of a tyrant king named Decius, Vacianus, a group of noble young men lived in a land filled with idol worship. The king forced everyone to bow before false gods, and whoever refused was threatened with torture. One day, during a festival, the young men were taken by their families to witness the rituals of idol worship, but their hearts rejected this falsehood. Quietly, one by one, they slipped away. They gathered under a large tree, their faces hidden in shadows and covered with their cloaks, so no one could recognize them. At first, each of them feared to speak. Then one of them, his face glowing with a light that concealed his features, finally said, "I cannot worship these idols. The only true God is the creator of the heavens and the earth." Hearing this, another young man, his face also hidden beneath his hood, replied, "By Allah, I believe the same. My heart rejects these lifeless stones." Soon, every one of them confessed their faith. Though their faces were hidden by divine light, their hearts were united in truth. They became closer than brothers. When the people discovered their secret, they were dragged before the king. Standing in the royal court, their faces veiled in radiance, they boldly declared, "Our Lord is Allah, the Lord of the heavens and the earth. We shall never take anyone besides Him as our God." The king grew furious and threatened them with punishment. But the young men remained steadfast. Realizing they could not preserve their faith in that land, they decided to leave their homes, families, and wealth for the sake of Allah. Guided by divine mercy, they fled and found a mountain cave. There they entered, each of their faces shining with light, concealing their identities but revealing their faith. Their loyal dog, Kitmir, sat at the entrance, guarding them. Allah, in His mercy, cast a deep sleep upon them. Their faces remained covered with radiance, unseen by human eyes. The tyrant king's soldiers searched everywhere, but Allah concealed the cave and no one could find them. The young men entered the cave, hearts trembling, yet filled with hope in Allah. The cave was dark, but rays of light streamed in from the entrance, illuminating their cloaked figures. Their faces glowed faintly with divine light, so that no detail could be seen, only purity and faith radiating from them. They prayed together, whispering, "Our Lord, grant us mercy from yourself and guide us in our affairs." Allah accepted their prayer. A calm, soothing breeze entered the cave, and a deep sleep overtook them. One by one, they lay down upon the stone floor, their heads resting on their cloaks, their faces hidden beneath the heavenly glow. Their loyal dog, Kitmir, stretched out at the entrance, guarding his masters, his gaze firm, yet he too appeared peaceful. Time passed. Days turned into months, months into years, and years into centuries. Allah turned their bodies gently from side to side so the earth would not consume them. Sunlight entered the cave at just the right angle, sometimes touching them, sometimes passing away, preserving them in a miraculous state. Anyone who might have stumbled upon the cave would have been struck with awe and fear, seeing glowing forms inside, faces hidden in light, watched over by the faithful dog at the doorway. None dared to enter. Awakening after centuries. At last, after more than 300 years, Allah willed that they awaken. One of the young men stirred, raising his head, his face veiled in radiance. He looked around at his companions and said, "How long have we slept?" Another, his face hidden by a hood, replied softly, "Perhaps a day, or part of a day." They could not tell. Hunger gnawed at them, so they decided to send one of their companions to the city with a silver coin to buy food. Before leaving, he covered his face with a cloth so no one might recognize him. When he entered the city, he was astonished. Everything had changed. The language, the clothes, the markets, the people, all were different. He handed his ancient coin to a shopkeeper. The man looked at it in shock, then called others. Whispers spread. This coin is centuries old. The news reached the ruler of the city, a just and believing king. He rushed with his people to the cave, wanting to see the miracle of Allah. The final rest. When the young men realized the truth, that Allah had preserved them for centuries as a sign for mankind, they raised their hands in prayer. Their faces, still hidden with divine light, turned heavenward. They asked Allah for His mercy once more. Then Allah took back their souls gently. They returned to eternal rest in the cave, never to awaken again. Their story became a timeless lesson of faith, sacrifice, and divine protection. And Kitmir, the faithful dog, remained at the entrance, a silent guardian, honored in history as the companion of the people of the cave.